Hello everyone and welcome to the stream.
Hello everybody.
Before we start today, I just want to say, as always, a huge thank you to everyone that supports us on Patreon and on YouTube memberships. Really makes all of this possible and we appreciate you a lot, as well all the subscribers. Hi John. John is one of the very few people, or the only person that supports us both on Patreon and on YouTube membership.
Yeah,
so
thanks a lot, John.
You're crazy, John, but we really appreciate you. Thank you so much. You don't have to, by the way, so you can cancel one of them or both anytime you want. So don't feel like you have to. I want to say a special thank you to Gugulugu and DVD, and to the whole of Italy. I hope you guys are doing well. You guys have been badly hit in the past. Hopefully, everyone's becoming better and healthier and. Mother Teresa. So, ciao Italia. So I want to say thank you for that. Also, a little note that we've been having some little internet issues lately, and it seems to just drop out of nowhere for a few seconds and then come back. It might disrupt the stream, maybe not. I'm trying to get it sorted, but for now, just be warned. If this goes down before it's time, I might try to restart it or not. And as a last thing, I'm feeling a little bit sick. It must be something to do with...
He's not sick. He's got an allergy, I think.
The
grass outside.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I might sound weird and I might sneeze. And I'm sorry for any loud noises, but just wanted to let you know.
He also might fall asleep halfway through because I've medicated him with clofenemine, which is you didn't respond to the anti-drowsy one, so I'm giving you a drowsy one. I didn't tell you that when I gave you either.
He didn't respond, she said. It's the perks of having a little nurse, a regular sized nurse in the house. So anyway, today's stream is all about these crazy things. There's a few wings in the game that are just weird. I don't
think I've seen this one before.
Yeah, I don't think you've seen this one. This is a really low aspect ratio, like a 1:1.
Looks
almost.
like a parachute.
Actually, what is this? It's 1.75, so it's not quite 1:1, but it's close. Look at that, it's goddamn square. And there's some skinny ones, and there's some other ones. So, today's all about this. And I've also put some little elastic bands.
I was going to ask you about that because I was just looking down and Andre's got like a weird setup on his controller where he's got, I don't know what it looks like.
So this is, you know how I control it with my own little joystick? If you wonder what that is, it's on the video description underneath. And it's a little controller that I made with some slider fader things. Hi Ripman. Hi, Mr. Flatter. I get distracted. So anyway, on that controller, the faders just go up and down like a music fader, but they don't return to the top. So now I've put some elastic bands on it. So just like normal brakes, you can pull them down, but when you release, the elastic band pulls them back to the top like brakes. So pretty cool.
If you look at the top right hand corner, you obviously can't see what Andre is doing, but he's pulling the brakes down and
yeah,
you can see them springing back up on the top right hand corner.
Yeah, they can see that there. So before, it would just pull and stay. So when I release my finger, pow! So hopefully, that'll give you a better feeling. So anyway, that was a big intro. Let's start flying this thing. So
I've got someone asking, does something like this exist in real life? I don't think it does. Is it like unless it's a parachute?
I've never seen one. It probably will have some kind of issues with flying. I'm not sure what. I mean, it might be a bit weird and unstable.
Nathan said it's difficult to flare apparently, this one.
Well, let's see. Hi Nathan. Nathan is literally on every single stream and just added me on Facebook as well.
Hi Nathan,
nice
hi
to connect with
Anthony.
you. Also, Nathan has created his own. Oh yeah, it is hard to flare.
Can you read it making the...
He's made his own like Arduino controlled brake lever controller thing so that he can sit on his harness.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
I'm surprised you've not made one.
I think I will at some point. Hi, Paragringo. These guys never fail. It's so nice to host the forum for everyone to come together. You can tell we haven't been doing this for very long. We still get amazed at everyone coming in. It's really nice. Ripper.
Can you do barrel rolls with this?
Do you want to try to fly it?
I want to see you do a barrel roll first, and then I might try it.
I can try. I'm giving myself some height here. Okay, let's get some speed with maybe a spiral dive first.
Ooh, oh my goodness.
Here we go.
Nausea time.
100 kilometers an hour. That's not very realistic. That's a barrel roll, I suppose. Kind of slightly.
You made it look easy.
Slightly lopsided, but yeah, it's just like on a normal wing. You probably should do that as well. If you just go and pull, you know, that wouldn't go like that in real life. I don't think it would be a lot more messy. But if you get some like speed first by going into a spiral, and then you come out with a lot of speed, and then when it starts to go up again. Anyway, yeah, I feel like it wasn't a good example, but in reality that would have worked better.
Going for a swim, are you?
Yeah, it's almost like you try to flare and there's nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, and then you have everything at once. It's weird. Also, there's obviously some flaws with simulating the normal paragliders, like even the normal regular looking ones are not super accurate, so I'm really not sure how accurate the crazy ones would be, if you know.
Yeah.
So I don't think a 1.7 aspect ratio wing would react like this. I mean, maybe it would, but I don't think it would. I think it'd be more weird, more unstable.
You know, the only way you can find out.
Yeah.
Build one.
What's this? Okay. Wow. You know you've made it when you start getting some spam. Amazing.
It's not spam.
It
It's someone who wanted. Well.
It is. Look. If you have any needs for real health information to fend off the virus, call me immediately. That's spam. Has been reported. Yeah, we've made it. We've got spam.
You know you really made it when I recognised that it's spam.
yeah.
I'm like, oh,
if it's
look,
like,
someone's giving out the telephone number.
If it's a call here for quick sex, no questions asked, then it's spam. It's spam that you'd recognise. Do you want to try it before we go into a different one? Let me put you on.
Yeah, go on.
Actually,
put me nice and high because I
was gonna do the opposite because it's boring up there. What about if we?
Yeah, but I can spiral down.
I mean, if you want, you can do that first. But if we do this, like, does this thing even soar? Do you even soar, bro? It flies. It says on here that it flies ridiculously fast, and it doesn't want to soar. We do have 10 knots of wind, and it doesn't want to go anywhere. What about more? It just flies super fast. It doesn't want it. Okay, should we just go for mega everything?
Mega.
Okay, now something's happening.
Getting pushed a little bit further down.
Yeah, it's staying up like 3 meters up. Yeah, okay, so it can soar. It just flies maybe way too fast. Even with this much wind, it's flying with like 60 kilometers an hour sideways. I think trim speed on this is ridiculous. Hi Rusies, hi Leah, I
think.
Should we go to the big one? There's a lot of, should be a lot of lift. I like these. I like the elastics, pulling it back up.
Yeah,
It's it's harder, like because you physically have to pull harder.
I like how you've colour coordinated them as well. The controller's blue and the elastic bands are blue, so
It doesn't.
is that intentional?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
suppose it was totally intentional.
You were styling out your controller.
I was gonna go for one yellow, one purple, and I thought that would really upset you, wouldn't
That that would have quite upset me, and I can't tell you why. But yeah,
Yeah, I feel like
it would have upset you as well, though, right?
No, I quite like crazy colors. Oh, by the way, there's a new video coming out tomorrow, like a proper normal video that Gemma's edited. It's coming out tomorrow. It's about ridge soaring, and it's something that we managed to put together from footage from before the old health crisis. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Returning to
It was really nice,
scheduled
actually. I don't know whether many of you fly with equipment or anything, or cameras, but going through all the footage, it's just really nice. It puts you in a really good mood. It's like, it's not as good as flying, obviously, but it makes you feel like you've just flown when you're watching footage and video of you flying on a glorious beach. So it's a real feel good watching some footage back.
Yeah, especially I just watched it at the end after you were already done with it, and yeah, there's something about flying around with some nice track in the background that makes you happy, isn't it?
A Google Lugu is leaving. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. And be kind words.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.
Am I going to have a go then now?
Hi, Stephen. Yeah, you can have a go. Do you want a bit less wind? Oh, do you want the whole
no, just give me whatever you've got.
cloud base?
Oh, have you turned it off? Have you turned the speed up?
Yeah, no speed, and you got all the height.
Right, let's have a go then.
Yeah, with a controller, you might have to put your hands a little bit on. I can do the camera.
Yeah, you do the cameras, because I've always thought that I was quite good at multitasking, but I don't think I'm as good as I think.
Yeah, you might have to put like the sides of your hands.
Have you put my speed bar on?
Yes, sorry.
I don't know which
You
one
might
the
have
speed
to
bar
put the
was.
sides of your hands against the controller and do that, so that it doesn't slip. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, so the controller doesn't move.
Because the elastic bands give you so much more, pull on it.
Ah, this is nice. A little mellow track in the back and just boating around. Let's pull a little left. Oh, I have to avoid collision there. Wow.
Yeah, it feels weird, doesn't it? When you look at it from the back like this, it almost looks like a normal one, doesn't it?
Oh, it's tree time.
Yeah, try to weave through. That's one of my favourite things to do.
A little slalom through the trees.
Yeah.
When you said that's one of your favourite things to do, do you mean on here or in
yeah,
general?
because in here, because when you get down, there's not much to do before you can land.
Oh, does that class as a flare? Does that class as a nice landing?
I think you hit the ground before you flared, so
no,
not really. You can just press R and you go again.
Alright, okay.
There you go. And if you want to pause at any moment, you just press P.
Whee. Whoa.
Oh, there's another new thing that is a new thing that is new. Another thing that is new today is I've been messing. I've been messing with the settings on our streaming software, and today, instead of having 720p at 30 frames a second, we should have 1080p full HD at 60 frames a second, and it seems, at least on my end, that it's working quite well. So I'd like your feedback. Let me know how you're seeing us, how you are hearing us, etc. Levels, quality, and hopefully it's a little bit better than last time.
I'm so glad you've explained what all those things are to me in the past, because if you'd have just said that and I didn't know, I'd be like, I wouldn't have a clue what you were talking about.
Well, for us it doesn't make a lot of difference, but for them hopefully it means better or not.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that was an accidental trick. I'm coming towards the camera. Oh no, I'm going towards the ground.
1080p 60 working good. Alright, that's great to know.
Oh. How did I do this? Why am I coming towards the...
Oh, it's just the camera. This is fixed camera. So if you turn around, there was someone saying try to land on the thing. I'm just trying
to spot land on the little guy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to give people some different things. I'll change the cameras on you regularly to keep you on your toes.
Oh, I don't know whether I like that. I might need to change the camera angle again.
This is very shaky, isn't it?
Yeah, it's making me feel a bit... Whoop. I do actually quite like it that you've put the elastic bands on the thing, because it does feel a bit more realistic that it springs back and you don't have to...
And you don't forget so much.
I was just about to say, I think before I was forgetting and leaving the brakes on.
Same thing happened to me.
Is there a way you could actually build that into the... How would you build that in if you were building a new controller?
Well, a new one, instead of doing linear potentiometers, I mean, you can just put a spring on it. You know, inside, so it brings it back to normal like this one is doing. But I was thinking if I made a controller I could do like little brake lines instead of sliders that you pull out of a little reel that has like a reel inside that when you pull it pulls the line.
Yeah.
And that could have a rotary spring that just when you release the brake line it pulls it back up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So you could do that.
Do you think I'm gonna make it?
I think you might make it too much. See how it flares weird? It was like nothing, 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 and then it flared. But that was a good job, John.
Thought it was alright. Oh, Steve's saying that he lives in the countryside and he can ground handle. That's awesome. I think everybody's actually done a really good job, you know, of sticking to the rules and not going, well, as far as we're aware anyway. Oh, you've paused me.
Sorry, I was just trying to do a little bit on the voice. We have the microphone a little bit further away so that it's the same distance between us, and that makes it a little bit quieter than normal.
Right, I'm gonna...
Oh, do you wanna try something that will really work your controls and your cat-like reflexes?
Go on.
So press escape.
Escape?
Yeah, and you go, instead of low on the wing side, on the right hand side there's scroll down. The Death Wing.
Death Wing, well.
Death Wing.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What is this? I'm not even doing anything.
Yeah. So...
Does it just take a little minute to gather itself? Ah! I'm not even doing anything!
If you want, I can restart you. And... Wait, let me just pause. When it restarts,
okay,
right, it's gonna try to shoot in. It's like starting from zero, so it's gonna stall and start and try to shoot in front.
Mm-hmm.
This is hard to do anyway, but the plan is that as it shoots in front, you catch it, and then when it starts coming back, you release.
Okay.
But you might just need like 10 practice runs. Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
3,
Woo.
2, wait. 3, 2, 1. Catch it. Release. Woo! First time! High five!
Yeah, I'm quite chuffed with that.
That was really good. I didn't get it first time. I tried like 10 times.
Yeah, but you didn't have someone telling you exactly when to
Okay,
pull
let's try it again to see if you can do it again. Catch, release. Oh, you know what it is? It's the elastic bands. When you're releasing, you're just getting your fingers off and it automatically goes off. Very good. Well, anyway. Try out the death stuff and see how you like it. Look at that. It's literally a sliver of cloth.
It's very responsive, isn't it, to everything. Should we see if we can do a little... I'm gonna regret that. Oh, that was quite smooth. Whoop! Oh no, spoke too soon.
Oh, you've been quite gentle on it. Turns out you didn't.
Sounds so surprised. Heavy-handed Gemma. Uh-oh.
Oh, spiral dive. Whoa! Into what even is that? Wing over, sat, tumble, something.
Little fun. Oh yes, that was.
You can get really fast on this thing.
Oh, apparently it's good for soaring close to the terrain. Let's do it.
Do you think? I tried that before.
Oh!
That's a bit close to the terrain.
Oops!
You almost
Where did that go?
You almost landed on the guys. Let me make your things a little bit easier. So you go soaring hill, and let's go for 8 knots is 9 knots is definitely enough. Yeah, you still have to do the thing. Are you ready?
Wait,
I'm gonna restart
whoa.
you. Are you ready? I'm gonna restart you. Are you ready?
Why did I start? Yeah, go.
Oh, got it.
I'm being a bit too twitchy with it, I think.
You have to turn around to the right.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry, I need to give you a better camera. Yeah, so the ridge is up to like those trees or so, maybe not as much even. It's like up to here, so here you have to turn around or try to go to that ridge in front.
Committed to going to the ridge in front.
Yeah,
now
just
I
carry
regret
on.
it now.
No, carry on. Yeah, maybe don't hug so much to the terrain because you might get stuck. A little bit of brake.
Stuck.
A little bit of brake. Both brakes. Both brakes. You're gonna smash into this hill. Both brakes.
I was trying to butt land in.
No reaction.
I was doing it. This is a very responsive wing, and I was trying not to. Oh,
I'll restart it for you.
Yeah. No.
Both at the same time.
No.
You're pulling a lot more on the left.
Wait, you started it too quick. Tell me when.
Now.
Nope.
Wow.
Whee!
That was the snakiest snake.
Can we start?
What was that?
Is there any way of starting me a little bit higher?
Yeah, if you go to change it from soaring hill
Um.
on the right to like either west or south summit. Yeah, try that. Really too much.
I've lost it now, haven't I?
No, you got it. So that ridge you were in, it was that one there. I think you were good. Nice. You were on that hill there before, and now you're on the big one that you were trying to cross to.
Oh, this is really twitchy, this guy.
Yeah, Stephen, it's from Skyman, and I think it's called the Death Blade. He's done quite a few different prototypes of these super high aspect ratio wings before.
Oh, what is this actually? It's
Yeah,
not these actual measurements though.
I think it'll be very similar, yeah. It'll be very, very similar to these measurements. You're now on the lee side and you're gonna die. To be honest, you might be able to make it to the front because we only have like 8 or 9 knots wind speed. But yeah, if you're wondering where the wind is coming from, there's the blue arrow up there on the compass. So it's coming a little bit from your right now. Hi, Sam.
It's really weird how I default to doing all the boring things. Like,
You're just trying to stay alive.
I'm just trying to stay alive now, but I realise I'm really proud of myself just for being able to soar it on this Death Blade. Wee, okay, Maybe I spoke too soon.
So, by the way, if you want to know if your overall trend is good or not, is look at your altitude now.
Yeah.
Make a mental note of that. And if in 10 seconds or a minute or so you're higher, then you're going up. If you're not, you're going down.
Thanks for that.
So 250 now, so you need to... I would go to that hill in front on your right and try to be a bit closer to the terrain, and you might be able to make it up.
Thanks, Leah. Don't feel like it's very nice. Uh-oh.
Concentrate. Put a little bit of brake on both. Just follow a little bit of brake
No, because I was betting on the fact that I'd get a bit of ridge lift there without too much.
And now that you have to turn around, just try to do it as smoothly as possible with like less roll.
I'm gonna try and put a little bit of right brake on at the same time.
Yeah, if you hug to the left now, hug to the left.
Way like lower than.
Yeah.
What?
Gentle.
No. No.
We're going down.
Right, let's try and get to the island instead. Oh, hello, lift.
Yeah, just change your objectives. Better.
Whee.
Lowest AR I've flown. I have an idea.
What was that?
Probably the seed. The seed is really low aspect ratio, isn't it? Like 4 or 5. Also, there's a bit of confusion because some manufacturers talk about projected aspect ratio and others talk about flat aspect ratio. So I'm not really sure. Bye, Mr. Flutter. Thanks for coming. Stay safe.
Ooh.
If you get it wrong, the whole
I flew backwards. I flew backwards at the last minute. Right, I think it might be your turn.
Yeah, I'll death blade a little bit.
I thought you might want to death blade a little bit.
Whoops, too much.
You want me to do the resetting?
Yeah, please.
God, it's not just me.
Yeah, this is why I was so surprised that you did it first try, because I couldn't do it. Boop, boop, boop,
Night, John.
boop.
See you later. John's leaving us. Thanks for stopping by.
See you later, John. Thanks for coming and finally, yeah,
Hopefully see you soon.
managing to catch up. So here's where we're going to see the real truthness. Are we going to be able to stay up? Or is it just not enough wind?
You know that you flew the paramotor one the other day. Is there only one wing that's available for the paramotor?
Yeah. I think in future
there'll be more available.
You might be able to choose your wing and your paramotor separately, if that makes sense. But at the moment they're kind of fixed. So I was on 320 and I'm managing to get a little bit, but this is the end of the line.
What was the name of the wing? Because I was going to say, what's the highest performance wing that you've ever flown?
The Lynx.
Was it?
Yeah.
What about that D? Did you not fly?
Oh yeah, that's true.
What was it called?
I Speak 6.
I Speak
Nivea.
6.
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was good. It was very light wind, so I couldn't test it out properly. But it was, it wasn't obviously as snaky as this, but it felt very snaky.
Didn't you say something about it felt heavier or something? Or
Yeah, it was super heavy. It had a lot of cells, so it was physically heavier because it had more cells. And the plastic rods in it were, well, because they had more cells and the plastic rods were longer, it had a lot more plastic in it.
Yeah,
So
you
when
don't think about it, there's actually more material and
it was like 6 kilos, but a fairly small wing. That happens with acro gliders as well because they have so much plastic in them.
Alfie's asking what your current wing is.
Geo.
Zone Geo 5.
Geo 5, but I'm gonna try to get a high B soon, something like a Rush or a Swift.
My current wing is the wing that I've always had, isn't it?
Yeah, your forever wing.
My forever wing. I like to fly your wings. We not discovered, but I've been flying probably a bit too light on my wings since the very beginning, haven't I? Because when we got it, since we got to Portugal, I was a bit heavier when when I was in England.
You were the same weight.
No, I was a little bit heavier.
But you used to fly with more weight.
But I used to fly with more weight because we used to be
in the manga tanks.
Yeah, wearing more clothes and had a heavier harness and stuff.
And you used to fly in a lot less wind than you do today. You used to fly in like 10, 15 kilometers an hour wind, and now you fly with like 20 plus. So. Yeah, I've heard the Rise is pretty nice. Yeah, I've seen that video from Tucker.
I was going to ask you about that.
Some scary stuff.
Is that the one?
But I suppose...
Is that the one where he got it and he tried it and he said he was sending it back because it scared him?
I'm not sure if it was that wing, but it was something like that. But basically the problem, I think, in my opinion, even though I didn't fly any of those things, but he went to quite a lot of in-depth about what happened and how we found it and how a lot of other people found it. And to me, it seemed to be that the manufacturers were pushing the envelope quite a bit to get the title of fastest wing on Earth or something. And because of that, it was just a bit collapsible at the end of the speed range, which you would understand. Obviously, you don't want that in a wing that is destined for the public, but, you know, same thing with this thing, you know. This guy just wanted to build the highest aspect ratio wing. So it has some characteristics that are very peculiar to that, but it doesn't mean that it's suitable for the public. But yeah, I didn't really follow too much the thing, so I can't talk too much because I wasn't there.
Has anybody on the chat actually got a wing that they would really recommend? Because I would like to change my wing soon. Mine's a Nova Ion 2, and I would definitely like another one.
What are you looking for?
To be honest, I did really like the Epic. I enjoyed the Epic.
Was it because it was epic?
It's. I think it's just because it sounds awful. There's no offense to the Epic. I'm sure it's a really. I haven't got much experience with other wings basically, and mine is quite old. Mine is. How old is mine?
It's not as old as you think.
I think it's over 5 years old. Maybe even over 8 years old.
It's like 10 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ion 2.
But yeah, so I think I just enjoyed the fact that it was a bit of a new wing. What have you done?
Sorry.
Put out the flare. Oh, Susie. Who did we know who had a Susie? Someone else has recommended a Susie
JS.
before. JS, yeah.
I flew his. I quite like the Susie. It's just the only thing about the. Is it the Susie? Yeah, it is the Susie. The only thing about it is it's very. Everything is really lightweight, so because you do a lot of ground handling, it kind of cuts through your fingers a lot more than normal lines and normal rises.
Susie?
Yeah. But it's brilliant hike and fly wing. In terms of how it flies, I really like it.
Yeah, I thought about the Ion 6. Skywalk Arak as well. Have you ever tried Skywalk products?
No, I wanted to get a tequila when I was starting out. That was one of the ones that was in my list for, when I got the base.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sam says never ground hand without gloves. We used to be quite into wearing gloves, didn't we? But I found that when I was ground handling with gloves, I was messing up more because I couldn't feel things as well. It felt like it desensitized me. So I know that I definitely know that it's better for you to ground handle with the gloves, but I don't. And you don't either, do you? We do it for flying and it's cold.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But it's kind of like chopping an onion with like, what's it called? That steel mesh that kings used to wear.
I know what you mean, but I can't think.
Is it called? It's not
chainmail.
Called. Yeah, I was going to say oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
Yeah.
Like chopping onions with oatmeal.
Yeah, chopping onions with oatmeal. With oatmeal. You're definitely going to get less cuts, right? You're going to get 0 cuts. But you're not going to be particularly good at chopping onions. So I think it's a matter of personal preference. I think after you do it a lot and you know what you're doing, you can do it with or without gloves.
Yeah.
But at the beginning, it might be a bit in the way. As long as you don't have like crazy thin lines, or you're in really high wind with crazy thin lines, I don't think you'll notice too much. Or you'll get 1 or 2 friction burns, and then you'll learn from it, and then you won't be like letting the lines, fly through your fingers anymore, because you'll get hurt. So.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm saying I just need to get better fitting gloves. I think the ones I use if we're ground handling in, I know that I'm going to be getting some friction burns, is I've got some cycling gloves, but yeah, they're probably not ideal. They're not fit for purpose.
You mean the ones with the missing fingers?
Oh no, not those ones. I have got those ones as well, and I thought that those would be good, but it's to protect the palms and the base of the fingers. But
they give you more feeling, but there's less protection.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Do you fly the 18-meter Susie with a paramotor, Ripman? It's pretty small, isn't it? Are you quite light or heavy or what? I've noticed that you paramotor guys fly with way smaller wings than the free flyers. Oh, by the way, Gemma.
What?
Check this out. This is a new thing. I wanted to say it at the beginning of the stream, but I have a little special something for you guys.
Ah.
Because
I don't know what little special something this is. Is this a surprise for me as well?
Yeah, I think it's a surprise for you as well.
Is it going to be really anticlimactic? Is it not a really great surprise?
No, it is a great surprise. It is a great surprise. Look at this. This is an early access future version that doesn't exist yet. So
how have you done this?
Evan sent it to me. Evan sent it to me, and there's a few new features with it. One of it is a new map that I'm not gonna do on this stream because there's too many things to explore. But I can tell you that the new map is way bigger than the old one, and it's higher, and there's a lot more going on, so that's great. And the images are swapped, so this is
Paradise Island. I like it.
So this is still the map that you currently know, but there's another map coming soon. But one interesting thing about it is this thing. This thumbnail is wrong, but are you ready, Gemma, to get your mind blown?
That's a strong statement.
Are you ready? You're gonna get your mind blown. Are you ready?
Go on.
The name gives it away. Wait, let's go to Cloudbase just to. What? What is this? I think it's upside down, isn't it?
I think I might have done this by accident on one of the other ones.
It's not working. It was working before. It's flying backwards. Wait.
Alfie's asking, are we guys going to do more cross country? We've kept saying this.
We want to, yeah. We need to get you up to speed, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what it is. It's this. right? Okay.
Yeah, the intention was always to do a little bit of flying at the beach, get a bit better, and then venture more inland to some different sites in Portugal. And we still want to do that, but just various things have either pulled us back to England, or we've ended up just getting caught up with projects, haven't we?
Yeah,
Not
I think
having
the
much
basic
time to go inland and try out more mountain
the
soaring.
basic idea was Gemma needs to. We would like to do it together, and Gemma needs to be up to speed on her flying to be able to fly mountains and thermals safely. So when she's ready, I'll be ready, and we'll go.
Either that, or Andre can just be ready, and I'll take the camera.
It's boring. You tend to get quite far away when you go.
Yeah.
Like, see, but anyway.
Sorry, back to the inverse. I didn't
This is the thing. He did this thing. Look at this. What the
You
hell?
look like a bunny.
Or a bull.
Well, and then how does it behave?
I don't know. I haven't flown it at all. Yeah. I was leaving it for the stream. But anyway, it feels weird. In theory, it should be more stable because the wingtips are facing up rather than down.
Banana wing.
But maybe that inverted banana. But maybe that isn't true. I don't know.
Whoopa.
Feels weird.
Oh, have you just...
It's gone inside out. But yeah, how about that? What the hell?
Is this the future?
I don't think so.
Short answer, no.
I think this wouldn't work in reality. If you try to make this,
It
the
just
tips
collapse.
will make the front collapse, so the whole thing with accordion in the middle.
Yeah.
Because I think it's the arc down that makes the wingtips pull the middle taut.
Yeah.
So if they're arching up, they will be lifting that way, which means they'll be pushing in, and the whole thing would crumple in. Unless you kind of reverse the airfoil on this side and you're creating lift in the middle and sink on the tips, and so this, instead of trying to be pushing up, is trying to pull you down, but then it really works against you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I suppose you could try and do a flat one, just straight. Should we see if it soars? Tonight on paragliding, will it soar? Should turn our soar meter on. Will it soar? Yes.
Definitely looks cool, doesn't it?
It does look weird and cool. Speedball works. Gonna go straight to the main ridge because we're not messing about.
Nathan says, do we know Getty G? We know of Getty G, but we don't know Getty G personally. You ever met Getty G?
I've never met him personally, but I've talked to him quite a few times. He's a really nice guy, yeah. I like him.
Yeah, I thought you might have spoken to him.
Getty from the G.
You like to jibber jabber, don't you? Talk to people.
Look, he's tall.
Could create a rear vortex like an upside down Formula 1 wing. Could use spars and different sail openings to pressurise the centre.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not convinced. I'm not saying it couldn't work. It can definitely work because you can do anything. The question is, why are you doing it? Why is this better than normal? I don't know the answer to that. Maybe it is better than normal, maybe it's not. The same thing, like if someone made a biplane, you know, like a wing on top of a wing, that is potentially doable, but what are you trying to do? Are you trying to, I don't know, trying to get more lift? Trying to make it spin better? There's always something you should be trying to achieve, I suppose. Or just even the looks of it. I mean, anyway.
I don't think it's not coming across as a popular choice.
People don't
like it.
Come on, it looks pretty badass.
Okay, I think you should definitely try some wing overs and a barrel roll before we decide to give up and go back to a normal wing.
Okay, well in that case, I'm gonna go full height. Also, it's very, you know how it comes on? It's very stable, isn't it? Oh, people getting upset with a crazy looking wing. It's like a little abomination that people just want to kill. Yeah, that's the stability I was talking about before.
Oh, wait, got a little flapper there.
Yeah, I'm putting more and more brake to try to get it to spiral, and it doesn't spiral, it goes into spin instead.
Oh, you inside out again?
Yeah. Don't know if this is barrel rollable, Gemma. I'll try some wing overs. Oh, look at the little wingtip flutter. That's pretty cool. No, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't...
Oh, there you go.
It doesn't...
Did you just do like a little twist? Did you manage to twist it over itself?
No, it was inside out again. Oh! Oh, what? That was weird. That's something I've never seen before. Definitely has very weird characteristics. The question is, just like the low aspect ratio one, is how much of it is game artifact and how much of it is how it would actually react in real life. One thing I've been wanting to try though is...
Oh, I was going to say that someone's asked if there's any delta wings in planning, but...
Delta wings as a delta? Hang gliders?
I don't know. I assumed it was...
Hang gliders?
Yeah.
Maybe. I think so.
Delta wings are coming in a future update. Oh, actually coming to this game.
Yeah. Well, Evan did like a sailplane soaring simulator before he did this.
So that might be his strength.
So yeah,
even though this is pretty awesome.
So adding a hang glider might not be as hard as it would if he'd never done that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? He's already dabbled in other craft.
Which wing is this now?
This is an acro wing. Can I do a helico though? That is the question.
Did the guy like change his clothes as well?
Yeah.
Has he changed his clothes with his wings?
And harness. He's twisted up. He's back to normal.
Woo!
Super stall to infinity? No, not even super stall.
Try the behaviour with wing overs. Ooh.
Here you go, Gemma. We've made it. Well, we've made one. We've made three.
Oh, semi. Like. You'll know what you're doing when we next out on the hill.
He goes out of shape easily.
Have you just inside outed it again?
Yeah.
What?
Can you restart me?
You ready? You want to restart?
No.
Oh.
Super stall. Oh, it went inside out and then what?
Oh.
Here we go. No.
Come on, do it.
It kind of does it, and then
Nathan's saying stay a bit longer on the back fly, it'll work better.
Nathan's been trying all the acro stuff.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. We're stable on back fly. And...
It's just after the first one you can't quite get over the second time, can you?
Yeah. Twist it up. I think doing acro is definitely easier without the elastic bands, rubber bands. Such a difficult bit.
I'm going to top up our drink, I'll be back in a second.
Thanks. What a mess. Bye, Leah. Nice to see you. I think we need less.
Smells great in the kitchen. We've got a loaf of bread baking in the bread maker and it just smells so nice. Oh, is Leah gone? Bye, Leah. Probably a bit too late.
It's hard, Gemma. Very hard.
Which one are you trying to do? You're still trying to do the... Whoa.
I'm trying to do the stall to infinity. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I think it just twisted. Backflip? Yes.
Did you accidentally do a backflip?
Yeah, look at this.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Into the wing. No. That worked first time.
You're certainly doing some tricks that,
Don't exist.
although they might be unintentional, are impressive.
Into the wing, death. Do you want to try something?
I'll have a go.
I was going to say,
go at it.
we've had 1 hour on subject, so you can go off subject absolutely fine. Fly whatever you want, whatever wing, whatever conditions. I'll be right back.
I want to try this guy. Oh, it's very agile. Ah! Oh, it's too agile. No! I'm just going to try and work this for a little minute. Flying backwards. Okay, maybe I'm not. Do a little speed bow. To do that. So bit of back.
You can definitely feel the bread smell all over the house. It's really nice.
Feel the bread. Can you feel the bread smell?
It's
delicious, isn't it?
Bread smell.
You know what that means, don't you? In an hour's time, we get to eat warm bread. Thanks. Whoa! I don't.
Hi, Kodiak. I think the wing flips around because the lines don't exist as physical objects. So when the cloth would hit the lines and not turn inside out, the lines are not there, so it's allowed to turn inside out. That's right.
Bye, Slow Days. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, really appreciate it.
This one is super responsive, isn't it? But too much almost.
Has a lot of energy, yeah.
Yeah.
I've turned the brake sensitivity down as well, so this is only half of normal.
It's almost like you can't get wing overs because they're harder to time because it goes so far to one side that...
Yeah, you seem to be doing a pretty good job. We're a little bit early there, but yeah. Yeah, you go into barrel rolls if you go in too early.
No! I don't know what I was doing there. Oh, look at him. His army rolling down the hill. Oh.
Yeah, I think that's true for anything really. It's just how much detail do you want. If you want to simulate a crinkled up piece of paper down to 1 or 2 millimeters mesh diameter, you can definitely do it. If you want to go down to atom levels, then you have no chance because it's just too many of them and it's too much complexity. So with simulation and computer calculations, it's always how much detail do you want to go into, and it's the ever growing chase.
I'm gonna stack it.
More and more detail. Stack it up.
No.
You can try to land on the thing.
Oh, what, on the little guy? The
on your picnic friends.
On my picnic friends. I didn't get a chance to say hello to them the last time we did this, did I? I think I'm too low now, aren't I?
No, you're good.
Oh, there it is. No.
You might need to stall into place, or because the thing with this wing is that it doesn't look it, but it's a very small wing. It has low area, so it flies fast.
Hey guys.
But then it has really long lines, which means it gets a lot of energy. You're gonna hit.
Ooh.
Wow, that was a lot better than I expected. Look at the guys.
Oh, have they changed the clothes as well?
I don't think so. I don't think we have procedurally.
Oh, look at them. They're wearing the shades and they're all ready to go. They're wearing helmets. Right?
Yeah, they're wearing. Oh, it's the same thing. It's the same model, of course, because otherwise it doesn't have to. Look at you.
They're para waiting.
With your little.
Talking some parabolics like. Arr.
With your little legs up.
Oh. Looking a bit strong today, Steve.
He's looking strong, Steve. Oh, have you heard about Wake?
Those guys on the hill are like, oh, he's looking a bit dangerous. This guy don't know what he's doing. Not wrong.
Yeah, African coffin stuff seems to be the rage, the meme of the day, isn't it?
Oh, is that the poor the dancing guys who dropped the what? Uh oh.
Oh.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Overcorrecting.
Overcorrecting, yeah. Seriously though.
It will. It will literally solve itself out as long as you don't do anything for long enough.
Any ideas?
That was...
You waited too long to not. You waited too long
anything.
to not do anything. Look at that pine tree. That was pretty good pineys, wasn't it? It's popping off.
Right. I'm just going to stick in a right and see what happens.
See what you did there? Where you're not going spiral anymore, you're kind of like satting. The guys are going backwards.
Right, this is it. How do I get out of this without...
It's not our...
Ah! Did you see that?
That was pretty good. It's not our game, actually. It's Evan's game. It's an Australian dude that made it, and he's currently developing it. So you can play right now. The link is in the description. You can go and download it, and if you enjoy it, you can donate some few quid to the development if you enjoy it, and he'll make it better. There's a new version already coming out. So, but unfortunately, I can't take any credit for it. It's Evan's game.
We're just promoting it to the max because we really like it and we really want him to do well.
Oh yeah,
and it's
that's
cool.
That's a great idea, Kodiak. I'll mention it to Evan. You know, if your camera starts to black out
Yeah.
from the G's. Do you know what a readout is?
Like a blackout, but in red.
Yeah, but why is it red?
I don't know.
You know why it's
anger.
black, right? It's blackout is black because all the blood goes to your legs.
Right.
So you lose blood pressure in your head, so your vision goes.
Right.
A readout, so that's positive G, like if you're getting shoved into your chair by gravity. In an airplane, you can do the opposite, which is positive G. So if you just nose down really quickly, it's the opposite. It wants to lift you up, and your eyes and your head fill with blood with so much pressure that you start seeing red.
Is that true?
That is true.
I
So
think I would have known that, wouldn't you?
well, if you're into airplanes. But yeah, red out.
Oh, well,
I
there
suppose
you
if you get smacked in the face hard enough, you'll probably have a red out as well.
go. Wee, boink.
Why don't you go
Why don't I go?
with
Where
this
am I
guy?
going?
Try this guy, because this is like an EMB, and it'll have better acro characteristics than an acro wing. That's what the pros say anyway. Start your acro career with a low B.
You think you'd eventually like to go into acro?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
I don't know. I can
Wait, catch.
catch.
A bit
Nope,
late,
didn't
but good.
didn't catch it symmetrically either.
You have a red out. There's a U-turn that's called a blackout, and there's a U-turn that's called a red out.
Oh really?
Obviously, in paragliders, it's technically impossible to get a red out. Well, technically impossible. I suppose if you had your harness, if somehow your head was pointing down and your paraglider was up, you could get positive G's. No, negative G's, that's it. See, that's backfly. Let me, I'll grab this guy and try to do your camera. So you're going backwards now. See if you can do the release and catch. A bit late, but still works. Go back into it. Hold. Just hold it. Oh.
Oh yeah. Meant to do it,
Of
obviously.
course.
It's my trick.
Okay, just hold. Even if it's in a weird configuration, you can hold it and wait for it to stabilize, and then you release, sort of thing.
I really like how it's called the fuzz.
Oh, can you get it? A bit of I'm not sure.
I have no idea what's happening here, but it's interesting. It's the snake.
Sometimes you can get it off by pulling on brake, but it's not happening.
Oh, Dre, I was trying to get it out.
Sorry.
I'll never get it like that again. Ooh. Oh, I've twisted. Wait, have I done it again? I've done it again! Oh, damn it.
What did you do?
I was trying to get the snake again.
Snaky snake. Sneaky. Are you trying to snake it up?
Yeah.
Like a little serpent.
No, I'm not doing the right thing now. Just wiggling all over the...
Boom,
Boom.
right into the canopy. That would be a bad day.
How cool would it be if you could throw the reserve and then like there was a button that you had to tap. You could do, I think someone said it earlier on the comments, they said you could make a simulation that's SIV, but if you could do a simulation where you press a button to throw the reserve, oh you're taking over, press a button to throw the reserve and then you've got to tap a button really quickly to draw in your your main wing. Draw in your main wing.
Yeah, that's why I made that button there. That's what that button will be used for. Don't press it now, by the way, because it's connected to resetting the thing and it will stop working.
Oh, right, okay. What? Which button? The red one?
The red one.
Oh, now you've told me about it. It's so tempting to press that.
Yeah, you can do, but it won't stop the stream, but it'll be a bit annoying.
Alfie, yeah, we're in Portugal full time now. We've been here, it'll be 2 years soon, 2 years in August since we moved here. Hopefully we'll get to stay here, but we don't know, nothing's a certainty. We could maybe consider moving back to England or moving somewhere completely different, but for the time being, we really like it here, we're really lucky. We've got lots of places to fly that are on the doorstep or not very far from us. Do you know what your reserve is, Andre?
Oh, it's through the old APCO thing. I know, it's terrible.
We're both very bad for that, aren't we? We both need new reserves.
We need to get some sweet reserve sponsorship. Yeah, Nathan, I was talking to Evan about that, how the wing is sliced, and I think in the future, I think he's tried it already, having each cell sliced into front, middle and back and stuff like that, but it's not quite working yet. So we'll have to see how it works. That's how our game originally worked as well, and it wasn't quite working for the same reason. So we'll have to see.
Can't pull big ears either, can you?
No, that's the other thing.
That's another cool.
Again,
that'd be another cool thing.
Yeah, I think you could, as in it shouldn't be hard to program into the game. It's just the list just goes on and on and on and on, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan either, but it was one that I bought it before I knew anything.
Right, I'm gonna...
What do we do for a living other than paragliding videos? We do a few things on the side that are related to the paragliding or videos, but not much really. Doing paragliding videos is our main thing. We run ground handling retreats for people that want to get their ground handling better. And that's it, we're trying to figure it all out. Ideally we'd want the YouTube thing to work full time, but it's hard work, but we're we're in it for the long run, and hopefully sooner or later it will happen. So yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, we're bonkers. We gave up our jobs when we left England, didn't we?
Yeah.
Andreas sold his company and I left my job as a nurse.
I didn't sell my company. I closed my company. No one wanted to buy it.
Okay, you tried selling your company.
Yeah. When you say sell your company, people think, ooh, money. But no, thinking about it, we probably should have hung around in England for an extra year or two till we have like 100,000 subscribers and then go full time, because at the moment it's tough times, man. It's tough times. And it's a weird thing as well, because we don't really like talking about it. I mean, we don't mind talking about money, but we just don't like the whole complaining thing, or people saying boo-hoo me. But it is really hard. We try to keep the videos fun and everything, but just making a living is tricky. So really appreciate all you guys joining in and subscribing and all that, because it does really physically make a difference.
Can you change my camera view?
Oui. Which one do you want? This one?
Yeah, I want you to set me a task that I'm gonna try and complete, and then I'm gonna hand it back to you.
Okay. We might make that the last one as well, because we're already past the hour.
Yeah, we said we were gonna try and make, every time we come on we said we're gonna try and make them shorter, and every time we end up going on for the same amount of time.
But then these
waffling.
But then these
at
lovely
you all,
people.
so sorry.
But then these lovely people keep asking questions and making comments and having some nice stuff going on, so it's hard to.
Go on, then, set me a task.
Picture. Oh, set you a task. You want a task? I'll give you a task.
Do you know what I did enjoy that I've only tried once before and I've not tried on a different wing? Thermaling.
Well, that's exactly what I was doing.
Is that what you were going to do?
You saw me doing that, didn't you?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to start you quite low.
No.
Nah. It's supposed to be a task, right? So this is where you are.
Can I see them?
No.
Oh,
this
but
is
why?
where you,
I'm never going to find them.
This is where you are, right? You're here. There's no wind. So you go the same in every direction. There are thermals. They're hidden though. And your objective is to get to the other side of the mountain. See how there's a main ridge?
Yeah.
And you want to get to the other side of the island?
Right, okay.
Through the mountain. You can't just scrape your way around. You have to properly get to the other coast, okay? So you're now pointing west.
The impossible task.
The impossible task. Oh, actually, you know what? You need to get to the green, which is one of those gold balls. You know the green balls? Right. This is your task. And go.
Is there actual ridge soaring on as well?
Probably not. Oh, I need to turn this on for you because that's the thermal, isn't it?
Oh no.
You've gone through it.
Are you confusing me?
Sorry, I'm trying to find. This is the one. By the way, thermals are quite narrow, so you'll have to do the best with what you can find. You've just gone past one, by the way, so I don't want to help you or anything, but if
turn around.
If you know where one is, take it. Oh, there's a lot of faith in you, Gemma, saying she's gonna sink out.
Oh,
don't worry,
she is gonna sink out.
I'll read you the comments. Don't worry about that, because otherwise you'll. This might be quite challenging for you.
Well, yeah, I don't even know how to find thermals in real life, let alone on little game ones where they're narrow.
Listen. You have to be listening to me. Don't worry about the comments. Don't worry about the comments.
People might be trying to help me though.
No, I'll read them. Oh, I didn't know it did that.
What?
Nathan was saying if you press tab, it might make it easier. But that's because when you hit tab, it changes where the goal is.
Oh, right.
Okay. It sounds like
it
sounds like you did like every newbie does, which is go to the hill with a hook with a pocket full of dreams and then end up bottom landing, which is fine. This is part of thermaling, right. Gemma.
Are they always in the same place though?
I hope not. That wasn't a thermal, by the way. That was just you going up. Like you said on your top landing video.
Oh, there's something.
There's something, but I don't think that's big enough. Anyway, I should not say anything. I should just.
Can't we just
watch.
put top?
No, you can't. This is real life, man. This is a simulator.
This is real life. This is a simulator.
Yeah, this is a simulator of real life. There's not going to be like. It's not. It's not going to be like. Oh. There was something. No. Careful with that bank angle. Careful with the bank angle.
No.
Oh, that was a thermal there.
Oh, I'm going past it now. This is.
No, you're in it. You're in it.
Am I in
Catch it? Andre gets a fucking nervous breakdown. You can't see this, but she's leaning her head to the opposite side of where the thing is going. Wow, you are terrible at thermaling.
I know. I told you this is.
No, we have to go for Neilwood, because otherwise with ridge lift it'll be too. Look, you're going up without trying.
What do you mean without trying? I'm really trying.
You were looking at the comments again. Oh, okay. Third time's a charm. You can
this is the third and final time, and then
no.
I'm going to give it to you and see if you can find the thermals.
Of course I can find the thermals, but listen. I'm playing this game too much, Gemma. But listen, you can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it, as long as you don't smash into the mountain.
Oh. Just doing a little touch and go.
Oh, it is possible.
Thanks, Sam. He does need to show me that it's possible first, doesn't he? He's got all this chat, about how easy it is.
And the thing is, like, if the position of the thermals changes, where you need to surge might change. So you could like get 3 tries and not get any thermals nearby and it not work. But eventually, if you try long enough, you should be able to come against something.
Come on, thermal, where are you? My instinct is to want to go near the mountain, but then the mountain I nearly crash into it. So now there's not even like, wasn't the clouds at one point that I could use as an indicator?
Yeah. I think.
Can you look up for me, please? See if we've got any
Well,
clouds
you're
anywhere.
too low. Yeah, there's clouds there.
No, I'm never gonna make it.
See, this is the thing. Now you started to think like, okay, how do I get this done? Because I know you're competitive and you really want to do it.
Right, one more time.
Okay, do you want me to look around for you?
I want you to look up.
Okay, so there's some there.
Oh. Don't mess around with the...
There's some there, Gemma. Look.
I'm getting a beep.
No, that was just from pitching. Right, you know where they are anyway now, right? So they're there.
Stop moving the camera.
Stop wanking the controls. It's on this peak sort of thing.
Yeah, thanks, Cody.
No,
you need to spawn me higher
no, there
up,
isn't.
man.
No, if the next spawn up is the ridge, so you'll just turn around and go for it.
I can't tell whether I'm under him. I'm not. I'm nowhere near him.
For some reason, they're out in the ocean. What about behind you? There was something behind you. Okay. Just go wherever you normally would go, and I'll look around for you.
Oh, that's the pitch.
Okay, well, there's one literally right to the left of you there.
Right to the left, left to the right.
Exactly to the left of you. Okay, straight. I'm gonna fucking radio control you into a thermal. That's it. Now it should work. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Gentle.
Oh my god, have I actually found one?
Yeah. Do you remember how to core it? By the way, as long as you're going up, it's better than nothing. So you don't need to core it as long as you're going up.
Oh, thank goodness! Not a very high climb. Or a fast climb, sorry.
Turns out the thermals aren't random. Thermal, look at the comments. So see how you're getting higher? Next time you come round, look at the peaks and how high you are in relation to them. Because you need to see how high you get to be able to glide over the top, right?
It's slowing down. Oh no, it's not. Oh yeah, I can just stay like this all day, can't I? Oh, did you drink all the drink?
Sorry.
Hey, this is doing alright. I thought it would stop after a certain point.
Well, it will by the time you get to cloud base. But
where did you say? Where's my goal again? You need to.
It was on the other side of the ridge. I don't know if it's still there, but it might still be there. It's the green dot.
Oh, actually, I'm aiming for the blob.
Yeah. So try to get there. Try to get to the ridge first, and then you'll see.
I really can't believe that this is still going, because the last time when I did this for the first time, when I very first tried this game, and I had thermals on, they were all really short, weren't they? So I did it for a couple of seconds and then it just...
You'll be surprised at the things you can learn if you're stubborn enough. So yeah, at some point now it's going to get harder and harder to climb because you get closer to the cloud.
It's slowing down.
But you notice that sometimes it goes up and sometimes it, sometimes the lift is stronger and sometimes it's not so strong. You can try
I'm losing it. Right, let's get ready to get out of this guy.
It's still good. Let it go to 0. Wait, scrape every last bit of it.
Squeeze it dry.
You're gonna need it. You're higher than the ridge now, but still, I wouldn't say it's an easy glide.
If anything, it was a bit. Even though I could see where the thermals were when I did it, and thermals were switched on, it was hard to stay in them because I was trying. I think I got lucky. I think I got lucky staying in this one, basically.
No, I think you're all right. I think if you tried it again, you'll probably be able to get it again, or get it every other time.
Oh, we're reaching the top.
Yeah, I'd say peel off if you want. You're starting to get these little wispy bits, like in reality. It's really cool. Yeah, go for it, Jem. Go. So now you'd be like making the...
Ooh, I'm straight out of it. Oh no, look at that drop.
So now, obviously...
So where's the ball? Oh, it's the green. I'm heading towards it, aren't I? Is it the little
it must be behind...
green arrow?
Yeah, it must. Yeah, it's the green arrow. It must be behind there somewhere.
Is it a bit too ballsy if I put speed bar on?
Well, I was going to say, if you had a headwind, maybe you need to put the speed bar on. The thing is, if you put speed bar on, you're faster, but you're not. It sinks more. Your glide is worse, basically. You can give a touch of right if you want, because the goal is a bit more to the right, so you align those things there.
I'm going to fly over. I've dubbed those guys on the hill Steve and Bob. We're about to fly over Spob.
Yeah, I think you're gonna make it over the Ridgeo. Right, Ridgeo. The thing is a little bit more.
I'm gonna shout down to Steve and Bob and be like, "Oh yeah, it was dangerous now, Steve."
Look at the beautiful skyway you came from, Jem. You came from there. That's Steve and Bob, and the thing must be over there somewhere. Oh, wait, where's the green?
Yeah, I'm moving. Did it move? Did we press something to make it?
Go right. Is it like behind here somewhere?
It's normally in the sky. Yeah. Maybe it's below. Can you see where that tree is on? Whoa, you're turning it too much.
It should. Okay, you're in line.
Can you see where
with
that
it.
tree is on the far ridge? I think
This-
it must be behind there.
Behind this? Yeah, maybe. No, we're going past it.
What?
We're going past it.
Oh.
Like, it's behind us now, so it's an error somewhere here. Let's see. Oh, I know. I have it turned off.
Have I been through it 3 times?
Go back, go back. Go back. Gentle.
This can't class.
Well, if you're pretty high, so, you know.
Can you stop it? You're making me dizzy.
So you go in there, and there's this guy here, so I'd aim for that guy first.
I don't know, maybe I can make it. The point is, will I be able to get back up afterwards?
Oh, hopefully. Let's see if you hit that guy. I think you will.
Can you look up for me, please?
No, I think you're going to go onto it. I told you were going to go into it. Which side is it on? Left or right? You're going to go off it. You have to make a decision.
No.
It's better than nothing, but I think it's more. So go straight now. Go straight now. That's it. Now turn again. Turn. Oh, you turn into the other side. The old roll reversal. Not too much bank. Not too much bank. Not too much bank. That's it. Now you're more on the core. Turn left. Don't go straight. Otherwise, you're going to come out the other side. This is so stressing. Too much bank, champ. Too much bank.
Right, I'm just gonna go for goal.
You're gonna go for gold. I don't endorse that, but okay. You might very well.
Pissed around and I've lost my height.
I think you gained overall because you were about 350.
350. I want about 350.
Will you make it? This is like. Goddamn tension.
Okay, so this is the question then. We keep saying that we're going to end this soon.
It's going to be whether you
Shall
get
we
to
end
go.
it at the green ball, or do you want to show us your thermaling skills first?
No, we'll do that next time.
Well,
because I don't think we've done.
He's pulled a trick there, trying to get out of it. Oh, it's so easy.
No, we haven't done thermaling yet. But I'll do the exact same things. Yeah, the game too. See, someone was paying attention to the numbers. God damn it. Steve was having a whole eye on it. Yeah, next time I'll do the exact same parameters and I'll rock your world, Gemma.
I'll look forward to it.
I had the thing somewhere.
Oh, come on, green ball. Come on, green ball.
Is it? I think you're going to make it.
Have I got any...
You're totally going to make it. You're going to make it. Just be as efficient as possible.
I've just lost efficiency by...
Nah, you're
jerking
good.
it off.
You're good. You definitely have it. Careful with the puns there. Puns.
Are you ready? Peen bear. Look.
Yeah, that was pretty much bang on. So you left exactly at the right time. That thermal. Boom! Big reveal. Good job, Gem. I think you passed. Look at that sky. I think you passed your first thermaling test with flying colours.
Thanks. I couldn't have done it without you
It's
guys.
intense, right? When you thermal in real life, it feels just like that. You're never sure if you're gonna make it. You concentrate as hard as fuck. You give yourself a little migraine from thinking about it, and then at the end you're elated.
The only time I've tried to do a real thermal, I wasn't very good at that either.
Well,
it was when we were in Austria.
Yeah, you didn't get a problem.
No, I didn't.
No. Anyway, as always, I want to say a big thank you to all the lovely people on Patreon and YouTube that support us. It makes a huge difference because we're trying to make this work. Thanks all you guys for joining in. It's been really fun as always. It looks like we have a challenge on, and it's going to be thermaling next time, maybe in a couple of days. I think doing it every day is a bit too much, but tomorrow there's a new video coming out, so check that out. So we might do one on Saturday, maybe Sunday.
Yeah. Or I might give you the weekend off and start fresh on Monday. We'll see.
We can do it Monday too. Cool. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed it. It's been really fun as always. And if we take 10 seconds to say goodbye, we'll get it exactly on 1:30. So
thanks very much for all your lovely positive comments as well. It's really kind. And yeah, thanks for all the support and joining us. And we'll see you next time.
bye.
Bye.